Get outside and have some fun. And while you're out there, you might want to think about making a lemon spice chicken wrap with grilled avocado.
Yeah.
Ooh,
grilled avocado.
sounds very good.
A lot of people know about grilling avocado, and they're really good. So
well, I love avocado. I love anything grilled, so it has to be good. I don't think I've ever tried grilled avocado either.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah?
But the thing for me is, in the summertime, we never want to turn the oven on.
Yeah,
right?
it's
so,
too hot.
So even if you're making a wrap or something a little bit lighter, a little bit, maybe a little healthier,
yeah.
you know, it's still nice to just go out to the barbecue and grill everything off. But taking chicken breast, throwing it on there, it's okay.
Just blah.
Yeah, so I want to make it a little bit more exciting. So what I've got here is some fresh lemon zest.
Okay.
You know, we've just taken a little rasp and grated it down like that. Some nice hot chilies, because I know you like the hot stuff, so it's spicy. But then a little bit of lemon juice in there, because lemon is a great, one, it makes everything fresh, but it's also a great tenderizer. You know, the acid in there.
Yeah.
And then I've just cut my chicken breast nice lengthways, and I'm just gonna basically marinate that. So you can put it in a little Ziploc bag if you want, or a little casserole dish. But the idea is just to let the flavor, you know, kind of soak into or marinate into the chicken breast. So about half hour. Stick it in the fridge.
So if you're really, if you're really lazy, just do it 30 minutes beforehand and you're fine.
Yeah, you don't want to do it, I would say, no longer than an hour, because what's going to happen is the chicken will start to cook. But you can see a nice flavor like that.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, and then this is where we're making a little bit of smoke going on. But what you want to do, though, is when you take something like this, is always dry. I love Julia Child. You go, don't dry off. But it's true, right? I mean, if I take this and throw it on, it's going to cool down my grill, right?
Right.
So you just take it.
Oh, so that's why you don't want it to be wet.
Yeah, it's just dry it off. Otherwise, it just boils and steams.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, there you go. Leave it like that.
I just like the sound it makes when it's wet and it goes in. That's
you like the sizzle,
right?
don't you?
Yeah.
Like the sizzle. Yeah, it's great.
I
It just
do.
boil everything. It's fine. But it sounded really good.
It sounded so good.
Then beetroot. Little yellow beetroot, I just cooked them off.
Okay.
But again, let's make them a little bit more flavorful.
All right.
So I've taken verjus, which is like unripened grape juice. But if you don't have verjus, you can use a little white wine vinegar, champagne, whatever vinegar, and put a little bit of caraway seeds in there. Just warm that up. Once it's hot, you pour them over your cooked beets. Right? And this, you can do a big jar of those pickled beets. Let them sit for a while. Tasty, like really, really flavorful.
Oh my gosh, people who are into beets are crazy for their beets.
Oh.
My husband's one of them. Patrick Reynolds is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they love beets. You can eat a whole jar of those.
Well, and the great thing is, with doing something like that, your beets will extend a lot through the season, so you can actually get them a little bit longer.
You're preserving.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, now the grilled avocado.
The avocado. So you just want to cut it down.
Avocado never gets old for me.
Oh, I love avocado. You know, and it's just one of those nice, rich flavors that brings everything to life. So what I've done is just taken it like this, and I'm just going to fan it out a little bit, just to try and get more exposure to the grill. And then all I do is you can actually just brush it, or just take your fingers and just kind of rub it with a little bit of lemon juice. But you're not looking for perfect marks here. What we're looking for is a nice char, just that burnt. Burn it.
Oh yeah, baby.
Just burn it.
Is there a reason why you put it down on that side though, or it doesn't matter?
Well, you've got the way it's cut, you're going to get more surface touching it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On the inside, it's not going to get as much going on. But what's really interesting with this is, and you can see it here, I've actually grilled some off, is this avocado has got that rich, creamy texture on your palate. As soon as you char it, all of a sudden it's got a bite. It changes it. And I'm telling you, this in a little bit of a, you know, well, we're going to do the wrap right now, or something like that, you know, you notice that char right away.
Nice.
So, and then what we want to do is actually start looking at our filling for the wrap. So I've got some beautiful fresh baby arugula, you know, like that. Then I got my pickled beets that I diced up. I don't like things to be too large inside of a wrap, because, you know, otherwise when you're biting it, you might get some, you might not, right?
It gets messy too. You know, it's not a first date thing to have.
Ooh, look at that.
There might be some big chunks in there.
Yeah.
Or a piece of arugula you just can't split with your teeth.
Maybe it is though, because if you go through that and they call them back for the second date, you know
really
they're a
like
keeper, right? You know, like it's good, right?
True.
Yeah. You know,
that is very true.
I mean, we won't get into the
Order
first
the
date.
spaghetti and meatballs. Go for it.
We won't get into Meg and I's first date because, whew, but
was it brutal?
Yeah, well, there was crying involved. But anyway, so a nice red onion.
I can't wait to get that story. Leo and I had a horrific first date too. 7 years later, it's fine.
Yeah, well,
it was awful.
You know, but red onion, and I got some goat cheese in there, you know, and we're just going to toss this all up.
I just like the fact that you mix it all together before you put it in the shell. See, these are little things, but they're going to make a big difference for your wrap.
It gives you more flavor. And then, you know, the wraps out there nowadays, I mean, man, you can find everything.
Yeah.
So here we go, jalapeno, you know.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, why not? A little spice like that.
Yeah, a little
and then
bit of
you
bite.
take your arugula, and I know everybody overstuffs them,
Yeah, we
but go ahead, why not? You know, toothpicks fix everything. So
that's right. That'll hold it together.
Get your beets in there like this.
And you get all your vegetables.
Yeah.
Because look at that. You got a lot of veggie in there, which is great. And some goat cheese.
It's kind of healthy, isn't it?
Never heard.
Except for all the cheese.
It is kind of healthy.
And then I throw in all the avocado, but look at this. Take this and you just kind of cut that in half. Put half there.
And the avocado is going to make it nice and smooshy.
Now I don't think my chicken will be done, so I'll cheat and take this one here.
That's fine.
But I cut it lengthways, and I mean, if you want to really overfill this like I'm doing right now, I'll put the whole thing in. There we go.
Why not?
Right. Now here's a tip that I couldn't do here because, but if you take your wraps just before you build them and microwave them for 15 seconds, they make them a little bit more pliable. Because do you ever take your wrap, which I'm probably going to happen to me right now, because you got to fold the bottom, right?
I know.
Right? So you fold the bottom.
So it doesn't all fall out one end.
But it cracks. It always cracks on you.
I know, it's
But
annoying.
if you microwave it, it doesn't crack.
Okay.
It makes it more pliable. But then I cheat, take a few skewers.
That's what I do too.
And
but that's a very smart idea. Get it a little bit warm. Or you can just, just warm up the tortilla before you even put anything in there. Oh, that's so good.
Now
that looks great.
But it's got flavor, every single thing.
And that is also the key to eating healthy. You put a lot of flavor in there. Yeah. Because chicken breast is boring, especially if you're eating it all the time, but that is the key to it. Give it some flavor.
Well, and I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you don't, if you're a vegetarian, you eat tofu, that marinade on tofu, grilled on the barbecue, is going to be a great substitute for vegetarian.
I can't believe you just said that.
I know.
He talked about tofu.
I don't know what's going on.
It's Chef Jason Parsons.
Hang on a second.
His recipe is on the website. That is cityline.ca. It's beautiful. Let's go to break. More coming up.